Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. You made your way back to my channel. As always, I appreciate the support. Thank you. Now, in today's video, I will note that I know everyone can't afford a CEO office as of right now, but after everything we're going to talk about, you're definitely going to want to grind as much as you can to afford one, because it's a gateway to everything, literally. You don't understand how many advantages you can get from just owning a CEO office. Now, we're going to be talking about the CEO work, mainly. We're going to be talking about what advantages can you get from that, and overall, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips and tricks to allow the CEO work to be fun as hell and also go as fast as possible. Now, these tips will definitely help you out as long as you incorporate them to your gameplay, and overall, like I said, you're definitely going to want to get a CEO office if you don't have one after this video. Now, with all that being said, thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. You don't understand how much this means. Now it's time to shoot for that 2,000. But overall, thank you guys. Let's hop right into this video. Okay, now there are 4 CEO offices spread through the whole map of Los Santos. They range from $1 million to $4 million. You don't have to go for the best of the best, although I did just to showcase it. But like I said, you don't have to go for the best of the best. You can get the $1 million one, but whichever one you get, I'm going to show you exactly which settings to use. Now, all I recommend is adding the personnel, which is your assistant. They're definitely going to play a big part into making your CEO work more fast and better. Now, CEO is literally like an upgraded VIP. Sadly, it can only hold 4 people, including you. I don't know why they wouldn't bump it up a notch, but sadly it only holds 4 people, including you. And mainly what CEO work is literally just buying supplies, going to pick them up and taking them to a warehouse. Now, warehouses can range from $200,000 to $3 million. Now, you're going to be taking the crates that you buy and you're going to be storing them inside the warehouse. Depending on what size warehouse you buy will depend on how many you can actually store inside the warehouse. Now, for example, if you were to buy this $3 million warehouse, you can hold up to 111 crates. Now, the crates are what you're going to make your profit from, because you're going to sell the crates, and you sell the crates by a bundle. So pretty much the more you have, the more you'll make. But if you're like me and you're on a budget, you can definitely get a smaller one. I got a smaller one, roughly $800,000. Now, right now, I have crates inside. I think I have like 30 crates inside right now, and it's valued at $495,000. I can literally sell all those crates and make that right now. And like I said, CEO is an incredible, like, you might as well say goodbye to Heist. You might as well say goodbye to adversary modes. CEO is where it's at right now. Now, you can buy 1 crate if you're doing it alone. You can buy 1 crate for $2,000. You can buy 2 crates if you have another person with you for $8,000, or you can buy 3 crates if you got 2 other people with you for $18,000. Now, like I always say, it takes money to make money, and actually this is actually pretty smart, because once you get the crate and you take it to your warehouse, you make a bigger profit. So overall, it's really smart. It takes money to make money, but it's really smart overall. Okay, now from this point, once you purchase as many crates as you're going to purchase, they're going to spawn in randomly through the map. Now they're going to be ready to be picked up. Now, once you leave your computer, it's going to give you a little notification saying you need a certain vehicle. It may say Cargo Bob, it may say Tugboat. Now, that's not saying you have to go get that vehicle. That's not saying you have to go buy that vehicle if you don't have it. All that's saying is just that job would work better with that certain vehicle. Now, a lot of people get this confusing, because I thought that I could only do that certain job with that certain vehicle, but I'm letting you guys know that it does not matter what vehicle you have. I'm gonna let you guys know what vehicle that you need to have to actually make this work faster. Okay, now this is my daily routine. Once I buy my supplies and I'm ready to go pick them up and take them to my warehouse, the first thing I do is I go to my assistant. I make sure I'm full on snacks, E-Cola, P's and Q's, well, at least the snacks that I mainly need. Now, once that I'm for sure that I'm full on the snacks, I back up once, and then I go all the way up to where it says Pegasus Concierge. You click into that, and then you go all the way down to where it says Maverick for 1,000. And once you click Maverick for 1,000, what this does is it spawns you on top of the roof with a helicopter. The one thing you don't want to do is literally use your vehicle to go pick up crates. That is the worst thing you can do, because once people know that you're picking up crates, they're definitely going to either blow you up or they're going to follow you, and once you pick that crate up, they're definitely going to try to destroy that crate. Now, once you're in the helicopter, you fly around, you're going to get a call from your assistant. She's going to let you know that the crate will be dropping. It's going to set a waypoint to the crate. All you got to do is just head to the crate and pick it up. Now, like I said, I prefer being airborne when I'm going to pick up my crates. I hate being on the ground, because there's a lot of people out there trying to destroy your crate or just trying to kill you in general. So I think this is a great way to actually get the crate, take it to your warehouse, and get back in time. And another thing that I love about CEO work, unlike time trial, in time trial you have to go from point A to point B. Literally, you take a car from point A, you drive to point B. Now, that can get boring over time, although it's great money, but just doing the same thing over and over is annoying. And when it comes to heists are already old. They haven't updated anything. They haven't added anything new for heists. And as well, when you're doing a heist, it can get annoying, especially when you're playing with randoms. And also, if one person dies, you gotta restart, and that can definitely get annoying. Now with CEO work, you're doing multiple jobs, you're blowing up helicopters, you're stealing vans, you're doing so much what will lead to the point of you bringing it all back to the warehouse, storing it inside to where you can sell everything for a big profit. Now this is what the warehouse looks like inside. Depending on what size you get will depend on how big it looks inside. Now I got the medium size, so I can only imagine how big a large is. I'm definitely gonna work my way up to getting a large as well. And if you want to see how much your warehouse is valued at, all you got to do is just come over here to the laptop, press right on the D-pad, and then it's going to take you inside the laptop, and you can definitely see how many crates you got in here. You can definitely see how much it sells for. Now right now it says the max crates I got in here is 31. My garage I believe holds 42 crates, but the max right now I got is 31, and it's selling for 511,000. Now I could definitely sell that and make that right now, or I can just keep saving my money. Now this is a great way to save money, because when you're saving money manually, you're tempted to spend it. When it's still in, even though it's in the bank, it's still like in your pocket, and you're definitely tempted to spend. So like saving it this way is so much better, yo. Overall, that's how the CEO works. I gave you some tricks and tips. Now what I recommend you guys doing is making it as if it's a daily job. You know, do some CE work every single day. Don't do too much, or else you'll just overdo it and it'll get annoying. You know, just pace yourself, maybe add some friends so it'll be a little better. Now once you store up a warehouse, I don't recommend selling it, because once that money goes in your pocket, then you're definitely going to be tempted to, you know, buy a car or something. So once you store up a warehouse, then I recommend just leaving that warehouse full, then go on to buy another warehouse, and just keep doing the same routine. This is by far better than heist, by far better than any adversary mode, by far the best money method of 2016 after the patch of 1.34. Now overall, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Definitely take this into consideration. If you're trying to grind and make money, you're gonna have to invest. Yes, you're gonna have to invest in this. It takes money to make money. But overall, I hope you did enjoy the video. Don't forget to support the video with a like. I'll see you guys real soon.
Sing it out,